What's going on, guys? Gabe with Review Dork. First time visiting this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join in on the comments below. This community is hilarious. I read all the comments, and sometimes I can't help myself. Sometimes I'm on a porcelain god and just reading away, and whenever I'm feeling constipated, that joke does the trick. Looking at AMC stock here, we are up currently 5.7%. Now, it's early in the morning, guys. We will have after hours TA. But let's go ahead and look at Ortex here because this is the play. Current short interest, 14.87%. Take that with a grain of salt. It's self-reported. These criminals, they're going to do what criminals do. They're going to say, I ain't do it. Let's talk about the meeting with Trey. Light taps, brother. Fun fact, did you guys know that apes bang on their chest not to instigate fights, but to show the broader structure of their chest, basically telling a smaller ape, fuck off, bro, I come in peace. But light taps is a show of friendliness. Trey is the man, a young man with a bright future. Now, he also tweeted something here. Had a great conversation with Review Dork this weekend about AMC and stocks. I think the best thing that came out of this combo is this. Don't overcomplicate things. This squeeze is simple. Now, we talk about catalysts for the squeeze. We also talk about like AMC catching up to the fundamentals. And I really think that this is really cool where on August 7th, we are going to have another UFC event. But he does talk about many suggestions from you. We indeed will talk to all major US pro sports leagues, as well as some US college football, the Premier League, World Cup, UFC, and boxing. But it's very difficult and possibly prohibitively expensive to secure theatrical rights. We will try. Whether this comes to fruition or not, I'll give a shout out to this man because he is showing that he is actively listening to the apes. I think that's a very smart thing to do for AMC, to listen to not just its shareholders, but its customers. This assures that AMC will have a very long and bright future beyond the 100 years, guys. We're talking about thousands and thousands. Listen, they're going to probably have to jump on the moon with us so we can go ahead light speed to the next planet. What planet is that, Applejacks?
Andromeda.
No, planet Coke and Hookers, baby. If you guys were wondering who fit the bill yesterday, I'm the Elder Ape. That's just the way it works. After all, Applejacks never pays for fucking anything when we go anywhere. I'm literally his bitch. Now, shout out to Applejacks for manning the ones and twos. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitter. We got the Twitter community like just jacked up, right? We're all in the same family. He's a chimp, but still an ape. Does that even make sense? No, he's just a fucking chimp. One day he will be an almighty silverback. I want to talk about the new rule that got everybody excited. And that new rule is the NSCC 2021 and the talk about the controlled squeeze. Now, I do not believe that. In 2020, the banks were given a lot of leeway as far as like requirements or cash requirements, which allowed them to have extra money to go ahead and go shopping. Now, what happens when you give a 13-year-old your Amex card and he goes shopping? I think Applejacks has an answer to that question because he is always encouraging me to go shopping. He's more expensive than Coke and Hookers. When you go shopping and you go shopping on credit, what happens? You end up spreading yourself thin. So this rule exists to create equilibrium in the market in such a way that, hey, hedgies, you did bad. You did real bad. What we're going to do is we are going to let you use your equities as collateral. We will go ahead, give you cash, you close out your short positions, and we maintain market integrity. Market integrity is probably the most important thing, and most importantly, this will prevent other squeezes such as AMC from happening in the future. Why? Because this acts as a check and balance to improve the integrity of the markets and to encourage investors, not only domestically, but internationally. This has nothing to do with AMC, even as much as we would like to believe it has everything to do with AMC and the squeeze, but it's simply a bailout. That's all that is. Just imagine if something like this was not implemented, how an Apple or a Tesla would go into like dollar bin prices. We're talking about Family Dollar, Dollar General prices. And then we go ahead and attack those stocks and we buy them all up. It would make the entire market a shit show in volatility. So this prevents that from happening. And that's all that really is, guys. Let's keep it simple. We buy and we hold. We can't go ahead and take every bit of information and create a narrative like this is the fucking Inquirer. By doing so, people just begin to lose trust, not only in the markets, but in the movement. And that's something we do not want to happen. Now, guys, pretty excited for this weekend. You guys see this here. This contraption here, Applejacks will be holding and recording as we show Solidarity in Kansas City. There will be several guest apes meeting up. We will make a movie out of this. I got all the toys. I'm like the Batman of YouTube. I got all the fucking gadgets, guys. Anyways, we're gonna have some fun. Get all the YouTubers out there. And you know what? Just get back to the basics. And I think that's the most important part of all this. Getting back to the basics. Escape. I'm signing out. You know what to do. Order yourself a Coke and Hooker. Peace.